It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good, he'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
The afternoon
now at the plate, number 5. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees, our game time temperature. The 1-1 home. Chopper foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Popped up. And no one will track it down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Belt on his way to second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and it's fouled away. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run for Evan Longoria as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the first now at Citi Field. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And there's 1 away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Next for the Mets, Peter Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Conforto doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. So he sets him down swinging. Michael Conforto becomes out number 2 this inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Bumgarner has his target. 0-2 on its way. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's Robbie Cano now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Robinson. Cano.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that misses for ball 4.
Batting 6, the catcher, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's a .333 hitter. He's set. Here it comes. Nope. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 home. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Brandon Crawford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Rosario ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. .30 pitch. Ball 4.
Batting 8, the second baseman, number 19.
Now to the plate, number 19. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Duggar, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. J.D. Davis the next at bat. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2 now. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. There is Crawford. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. And a full count now. 3-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jacob.
So here now is the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. Bumgarner has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Longoria over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Will move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. Digging in, number 5.
Leading
0
off
for
the
1
gun.
for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 5.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there. 1-0. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Buster Posey now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Here it comes on 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Posey got caught out in front here as this is going to be in the seats, a foul ball. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Posey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run. Because
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. One left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, number 6.
First offering on its way. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. This is pulled into right. Duggar is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 20.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Next to the bat,
Standing
Michael.
so well too.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
2-1 now to Cespedes. This one's down to 3rd. To 2nd for 1. Relay to 1st in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, number 1, Kevin Pillar.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to 3rd. Throw to 1st in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to 2nd, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Stepping into the box, Steven Duggar. He drew a base on balls his first time up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So stepping in, number 19 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave 1. They trail 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mets.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Cano.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year major league vet. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. In for strike 2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. Mets strand 1. They're up 3-2. Digging in, Madison Bumgarner. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, number 5. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for San Francisco. They're down 3-2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Longoria trying to get there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 5 is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike. Nope.
3-1. Peter Alonso will be next. Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, number 20.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
2 out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. In now, Evan Longoria. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Kevin Pillar is on deck. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
The center fielder, number 1, Kevin Pillar.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. He's set, and the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Alonso trying to get there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And first pitch on its way.
Nope.
Too low. 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Nope.
Nope, that's the ball.
3-0.
3-0 the count.
Pitch is taken, strike one.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Longoria is off at first with 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner. Lifted down the line in left. Cespedes is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now batting, Michael Conforto. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a ball.
Cutter low, 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get to the wall now, out beyond the 385 sign. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that match betting order.
From the stretch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One 0 count. Here it is. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. The 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Up with it is Longoria, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
One away now for the Mets in the sixth, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 40.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Number 62 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 62.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count even now at 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Cano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Three-two pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Shortstop, Ahmed.
So striding forward now, Ahmed Rosario. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here's the one right side, but it's going to be a 1-2. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Giants 3. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Digging in and looking for more, number 5. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch number 100 on its way. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Cano with it at second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Giants down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Brandon Nimmo is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Brandon Nimmo.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One a fastball high. 2-1 now. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
2-2.
Towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 20.
Peter Alonso will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford. It's short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Jerry's Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27, Jerry.
Evan Longoria will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lined hard to center field. Conforto is right there, 1 down. Tight game here. 4-3 our score. We'll take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. Lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. Popped him up. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Fielded cleanly, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, no outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Fouled away. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Pablo Sandoval will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Sandoval.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost for the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, number 19.
Into the box, number 19. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up. But I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Number 8 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For San Francisco, number 8.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. As he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dad, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, number 5. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of. Here's the 2-2 pitch. McNeil going back, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Buster Posey. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Second and third here, one man out. Side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Edwin Diaz enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Still only one out in the inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Up high, 2-1 now.
I got 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 1-0 delivery out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw into second. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 7. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the ninth as a huge ninth-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9.
Please.
San Francisco
Now
leads this one 7-4. Will Smith is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Boston Slater is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
53, Boston Slater.
Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Liner towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Ramos aboard here at first with nobody out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Hey. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Jed Lowry will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Strike called. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Number 6.
Not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Striding into the box, Peter Alonso. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, I guess a regular walk-off wasn't enough for him, so he blasts a grand slam in the final at bat to win this thing. I've seen a lot of things in my day, but that was something very special.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, they were setting him up for him, and he was knocking him down all game long, and he came through on more than one occasion and wound up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The New York Mets came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Edwin Diaz gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.